no FG on there.
It's got quite a few diamonds on it.
Holy moly. Welcome back into the Let's Look Bright channels. I stopped at the bank. I was able to pick up $25 in pennies. They had a dime box to put them in, so that was perfectly fine with me, easier to carry. But some of them are circulated, but I'm not sure how many are uncirculated. Looks like some definite brand new rolls here, some 2023 Ds, but that wouldn't hurt my feeling none, because definitely want to look for some more errors and some of the pennies that the folks haven't found with errors. Like I said, we do have some circulated ones here, but we will see what we get. I will bring you back in on our first find. All right, I wanted to bring y'all in and show y'all there is quite a few of the 2022 Denvers that are actually in the rolls. I want to say 3/4, if not more, of this box is actually 2022s inside of the rolls here. You got the sparingly, you'll have these circulated ones, but majority of them are uncirculated 2022 Denvers, and those are basically what's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually slow it up a little bit more instead of blowing through the rolls and trying to look through the ones that I'm eyeballing kind of that may have a little possible die clash on there, or possible something that's coming off of the date or whatnot. I'm just going to go ahead and, like I say, slow it up. I stacked the 2022 Denvers that came out of the last roll, so I'm going to go ahead and slowly look through these on the scope. I'm going to look through the ones here that I already have here. Now, I did have the set of the 2009 Denvers, and that's what we got so far for the 2009. No Philadelphias. We did get one wheat cent there, 1957. So I'm going to go ahead and, as per mentioned, let's just go ahead and set this one up here. I'm going to hold off on this right here, but I'm going to go ahead and look through the 2022s and everything we have here. Now, if I get anything starting from the next roll on, I'll go ahead and bring y'all in whenever I find something up underneath the scope. All right, now, a lot of the times I'm getting these 2022 Ds. As you see right here, it looks like it has notching on the tops of the numbers, notching on the bottom. See this right here? Actually, let me zoom in some. Oh, nope, wrong one. Nope, I don't want to do that. There we go. So zoom in a little bit. So as you see the notching, it's on the bottom here. It's notching. You see this right here? It's like it's actually forming from here on. You might be able to see this little line in the 0, the 2 here, the 2 here. This is, I'm not for sure what it is, honestly. I've seen it on a lot of them. It looks like it's almost a D on the inside. It's notching here. It's notching on the base. But it's not just there. So if you come over here, let's just check the VDB real quick since we're here. Man, that brightness, let me turn it down a little bit. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, so the VDB's nothing much there. I'm not seeing anything, but you see Liberty. Now, if you cast a little shadow over it, you look at the bottom side of the T there. So the bottom portion right here, the T. Now the B also split. You see bottom side of the E here. The I right here is actually split, and the top side of the I also. You can definitely just see it right here. It just sits. So then when you scroll, I'm not seeing much on the end. Let me cast some shadow. I'm not seeing, but look, see the O. See, it actually starts here in the middle and looks like it's going below it. And then the same thing, it starts here on the top side of it. Starts on the top side and goes top side of the O. And the same thing with the G. See, it just starts right here, goes to the top side of the G. Same thing with the D. Now, you know, it's kind of known there, but if you come over here to the S, you see the S split right here. It's actually split right here. The U is split right here, split on the top side here. Kind of interesting. Like I said, I've seen a lot of these. Let me back it out some. But I've seen a lot of these. You see the R? You see actually this portion coming out of the R. It's in the middle of the R. And I'm not for sure how many more I would have in this stack here that I have, but I'm trying to see if the nose had anything on it. Let me cast some shadow. Not seeing anything there, but I mean, is that an actual DDO? And as I say, I've seen a lot of them. I'm telling you, rolls at the rolls. Honestly, let's just see something real quick. Let's see if this next one right here off the table, I don't know if I can get it off, has it on there. If you poke it up, see notching. It's like it separates right there. There's where it starts at again. It's the same thing on the D. If you come over here to the Liberty, let's see. Honestly, I don't see it on this one. All right, so this one's kind of straight. I'm not seeing it on there. So yeah, this one's way different. But it's got the notching and stuff on the 2020, the date itself. You can see it plain as day. And it actually looks like, you see the 0, it's kind of extra on the side here. See the 2, extra on the side here, 2. The D's the same way. So let's swap off. Let's just go to one that's out of the stack here. Let's switch it up and see if it's got anything on it. This is the same way. Notching on the D. I'll go over here to Liberty. This one's actually notched too. It's notching. So is like every one of these a DDO? It's nothing on the S or the R like that other one, the first one that we have here. And they'll swap over and do this next one here in the stack. Bring it up here. Same thing. Notching. That's really notched right there. Notching. See the notching at the bottom of the 2 there? Notching at the bottom of this 2. It's the same thing with the D. Scroll over here to Liberty. Notching everywhere on this one. See the T's notched. Notched on the Y right there. You can see it right there where my fingernail's at. It's notching here. Notching. So is that a DDO? Because that being the case, I might have a whole box of DDOs, you know? So I just think it's something going on with it, but I can't explain it. See right here on top of the S? It's right there notching. It looks like it's notched here and then notched at the bottom of the S. Just kind of odd. I don't see anything on the reverse here. So that's machine doubling probably. Hang on, let's just switch it. I mean, it's got some shade over that. Yeah, I'm not for sure. I guess it's just, it looks like it's notched right there on the S. See the T's look like they're notched. So it's kind of interesting. And some of these coins, some of the ones I looked at the other day, it almost looked like it had a line, like a line ran in between the end all the way at the bottom side of this. So, but not for sure. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Like I said, I'm not for sure if it's, I mean, honestly, that E kind of looks like it's notched on the back here too. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's, see that? It's just interesting. Like I say, the D right there is notched. I'm pretty sure that S is notched. Look at the T over here. See, it's got a little extra going on, but a lot to look at on here. But I don't want to guess on what I would say it is. And but yeah, just curious, what do y'all think it is? Y'all let me know. Okay, I got a few extra here to look at. Same thing as earlier, but a lot more notching in top of the 2s, the 0s, actually possible notching actually in the front side, the bottom sides of the 2s. The D, I mean, you can plain as day see it, so it's pretty easy. I mean, so anyhow, switch over here to the Liberty, same thing. You got the notching in the bottom of the T, a little bit in the bottom of the Y there. The E, I'm not for sure what's going on with that. The top bar of the E is almost completely gone. Looks like really thin. Heavy set on the B there. You see it's awkward that it's actually like, I got my finger up underneath there to throw some shade. So anyhow, seeing the inside of the R is notched in the inside of the R. We come up here. Let's look around on the Wii. Looks like a little bit on the E, something going on, and the inside of the T. So it's interesting how these new coins are made. I mean, honestly, I was watching the process earlier and just seeing that on here. Just I'm not for sure for words for what to say on it, but it's on a lot of the coins. It's on a lot of these newer ones. I'll switch over here to this next one here. Let's see. Let's go over here to the 2022s. Okay, so this one here is kind of interesting. Look on the bottom of the two here. See, it's like a big bulk of extra metal. You can see the serif or the basically right there in the bottom of the two. So it's just an extra bulk of metal there, just stacked on. So, but same difference. You can see in the 2, the 0, the 2's there. The D is the same way. So if we pull off the casting of the shadow there, come up here, not seeing much on the In God We Trust. A lot on the Liberty is same as normal. And then we switch over to this one. I want to say same thing. It's in the Liberty there. Squeeze over here to the 2022. Not as much in there. But like I mentioned, there's a lot going on with the obverse on here. If it is, some DDOs going on. I want to say one of them I had actually the N. Yeah, see the N on there. Click some zoom, but see the N is kind of notched there. So, I mean, just something a little bit that's standing out. Not seeing much on the Trust. AC just kicked on. I'm in a travel trailer, so it makes a little, but same thing, notching on the 0, the 2's, the D. I've been looking for an extra VDB on the coin itself, but yeah, like I said, there's a lot going on. If you flip over to the reverse, now I have seen some videos online with the United States is actually doubled on the bottom side of states and then United also, but I'm not seeing anything here. And in the past videos I've had to where there was notching and next to the J and FM was all doubled. There've been notching in the T. Not seeing much on these, but anyhow, just want to bring y'all in, show y'all some more possible varieties in the 2022 Denver coins. Well, everyone, that's going to do it for the $25 in pennies. I did go through everything, as you see, pretty much stacked up here. Went through all the coins, slow as possible, flipping them over. There's a lot, as I mentioned, for the 2022, possibly what the DDO would be on here. I did stack up quite a few of them here that had the date itself, the mint mark, and also some of the In God We Trust, and as always, the Liberty, because every one of them, the Liberty looks like it's serifed or splitting or anything on there. So, as I mentioned, I do have quite a few of these right here set off to the side. I do actually have a couple of rolls at the house that have the 2022, have the feeder finger marks, and if you want to go back on there and look at that video, I do have that feeder finger. I think I had something in the remarks for what was it, something at the throat of Lincoln, feeder fingers, throat of Lincoln, something like that on there. But anyhow, but we did get quite a few of the 2022s. We did get several of the 2009s. These are all the Denver, and that's one Philadelphia there we got for the 2009s. I pulled a Canadian out of there. I want to say it's going to be in 1996, 99. So 1999, 1 cent. We did get our 1 wheat cent, so that's going to be a 57 Denver. Quite a surprise I got that out of all of the brand new coins. I mean, look, they're all brand new in there. So, but though, we did get a 2023 out of there that had something interesting on the left side by Liberty over here. Now, if you look on top of the L there, you see right, you can definitely see it all the way through here. It goes all the way up. Pretty much, it's up underneath the I and N there. So I'm not for sure what that may be. You can see it without putting it up under the scope, but a lot easier just to get it up under here. But yeah, I'm not for sure what that is. So let me know what you think that is for sure. I went around too and was trying to check like the 2022s. There's nothing on the 2023 that have that inclination on the 2, the 0, or the other 2 that has any kind of splitting. The D is the same way. I did check down here for the VDB. Now on the 2023 Philadelphias, you definitely want to check and make sure it's a VDB. You'll have an extra V that's just off here to the, just to the right side to the east, however you want to call it. It may be on there, but yeah, that's something new right there. I've never seen this on here. So anyhow, that was the hunt. Hopefully I'm getting another box or two here in the next couple of days. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you tap the subscribe button. Plenty more videos to come. Y'all have a fantastic day.